guys, it is Thursday today and I am vlogging for the first time in literally forever. I have not picked up the camera since before my son was born, and even then, so it was like probably not very, I don't know, it was a long time ago. But I wanted to vlog today because I want to film my day working from home with my son. I feel like on my other social media that I have been more active on, which if you don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you should, because I definitely post more on there. But I've kind of like talked more about working from home with a baby, and I've gotten advice, and I've been talking with people about how it's worked for them and stuff. And there's been a lot of people that have been pretty interested in how it's working because they're interested in doing something very similar. So I wanted to kind of share just like what my day looks like, and I figured a YouTube video would be best for that. So I'm gonna take you all through my day today. We are working from home today. I will be with my baby all day long, and it's gonna be a good day. So wanted to start off by just letting you know that I just left the gym. It's 7 o'clock on the dot right now. I went to the gym for only about like 35 minutes this morning. I woke up a little bit late, but I still wanted to get a workout in. So I just did some cardio this morning. That was it. And I'm gonna head home now. We'll see if baby's up or not. But yeah, we're just gonna spend the day together. So let's go. I'm home from the gym now. It is about 7:30. I got ready, I got dressed, Landon had a bottle, fed the dog, took care of the cats, and now I'm gonna go ahead and make some breakfast. I think I'm just gonna make eggs this morning. It is 8:10 now. I'm gonna get ready to go log in for work. I start work around 8:15. Landon actually already just went down for his first nap. He normally, every day is a little bit different. He normally gets up in the morning around like 7 or so, but then he could totally go back to sleep for a while longer. And if we brought him in bed with us and he slept like with us, then he would sleep for a while longer, but we don't always have that luxury during the weeks to like get to hang out and just kind of snuggle. So he was up actually for a little while this morning, and he started to fall asleep in my arms. Some days I will work with him in my arms and he'll take a good nap, but I'm trying to get him to sleep in his crib a little bit more and be more independent. So I did put him down in his crib. He fell right asleep, like he was tired, but I'm interested to see how long his nap actually will be, because in my arms he'll sleep for a pretty good amount of time, like almost 2 hours. In his crib it's a little bit less normally because it's still new to him. So we'll see how long he sleeps, but he isn't napping, so I'm going to take advantage of this time, go get logged in, see if there's any emails and stuff I need to respond to first, and get all that stuff out of the way before he wakes up. I want to share with you some of the things that have really been working well for us to work from home together. It can be really difficult with a baby, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that our days are perfect at all, and I'm sure that they will just change and maybe get tougher, maybe get easier, I'm not really sure, as he continues to grow and develop and want to play more and all that stuff. Keep in mind, he is still pretty little. He's 11 weeks actually today, so almost 3 months old. He still very much so wants to just kind of be held, and he takes some good naps still and all that good stuff. But I want to show you kind of like our setup and where I work and how we make it work for us. This room used to be what we called our den, and it was actually George's office also. So it kind of still has his stuff up on the wall, and it's not very like aesthetic or cute. We just wanted to see how this setup worked for us before we really started like make changes to the decor and like other things in the room. So anyway, just it's not the cutest thing in the world, but it's functional. So that's what's important. So anyway, my office actually used to be in a bedroom up there, our guest bedroom, and I had a door. I would shut the door, and it worked out really, really well. The reason that I ended up moving in here was because I knew that as he got older and wanted to play more and move more, he was gonna need more of like a playroom. And I thought it would be easiest if my office was also in his playroom, just because I can sit there and work, he can be on the floor playing, and I can see him and we're close together, and that would just be easiest. And one of the tips that I'd gotten from other people was to have tons of like their toys right nearby, like have all their toys and books and stuff that they can do activities right nearby where your working space is. So that's what I did. I ended up moving my office into here. Now I'm a little sad there's no window in here, but we do have like the hallway and the front door and stuff, so we do get some light and everything, but we definitely needed a bigger space. The bedroom was not going to be big enough because there is an actual bed in there. There's not a lot of floor space, and I just wanted space for him to be able to like move around on the floor. So right now the only toys that I have in here are one playmat, and I have a swing. This is a Mamaru swing. I just put a blanket in, but that's really all that I have in here right now. He's not playing a whole lot by himself. He doesn't have a bunch of toys yet, so in the future future, I could imagine getting rid of these things and having like some little shelving units and stuff to hold his toys that he's playing with. But right now, there's not a whole lot going on. So these are the only toys that I have in here, but he does independently play on his playmat, and I can put him in this swing and he'll just kind of chill out in there. He might take naps in there. It really just depends on the day. I do also have this little bin here that I keep with clearly just a few things that he might need, so I don't have to like get up and run around through the house finding these things when we're in here and I'm trying to work and I just need something quick. So the things that I keep in here are his pacifier that he likes. This is a little wrist rattle, so he really enjoys putting these on his wrist and like watching the little animals move. And then right now I just have one book in here, but I will switch them out sometimes. I also normally keep a burp cloth in here, because I do feed him in here sometimes, and he's a very spitty boy, so I will normally have a burp cloth sitting in here to just grab when I need it really fast. The other spot that he'll sit in here is on this ottoman. I will often like drag this over near my desk right next to my chair, and I have this little cushion on it so he can kind of like lay on here. It's really soft. Sometimes he'll nap on there too. He loves sitting in his boppy, so I put that on there. It's great for tummy time. It's great for just him sitting up a little bit, so we can kind of hang out in there. So the important thing for in this room right now at his age for me was just to have a bunch of spots that he could sit. So he could sit here, he could sit here, and he could sit here, and hopefully he's not getting bored because he's able to move around a little bit. Now, something else that has really been helpful though is to not just have all of his stuff in that one room. I still like him to be able to get out of that room and not feel like he's trapped and get bored all day. And I have stuff in other rooms that he can independently go play on if he is in a good mood. So this is our family room right now, and in here, and my office, by the way, is just on the other side of this wall, so it's like literally right around this corner. I have his playpen, which I wanted to have the playpen just so that he's not crawling, he's not moving around, he's not going to come out of this himself, but I didn't want the animals to be able to get to him, so that if he is in here independently, I don't have to worry about them like coming and licking him or whatever. So he has his Love Every playmat in here, and he loves this thing. He'll play on this for quite some time, so when he's in a good mood and like is okay with being put down, I will let him come play in here, and I'll turn some nursery rhymes on. And he just kind of hangs out and whacks his little toys and looks at his pictures. And I can easily just pop around this corner here and come check on him. And it's super convenient. So I love having this space. He's by a window. He gets some light, just a change of scenery. He also really loves this swing a lot now because he can look at the toys. He's finally like recognized that there are toys hanging from it. So he can also come hang in here. Once again, he's by a window, just a change of scenery. It's some movement, and he really loves it. So those are really all the places that he kind of hangs out during the day. I just find it really helpful and important for him to have a variety of places, so he's not stuck in one room, he's not stuck doing the same activity. I do hold him throughout the day. He does like to cuddle still, and sometimes he will take naps on me, and that's just the reality of it. He's just going to sleep better like that. But I do also put him in his crib. I try putting him down for naps in there like he is right now, and we're just trying to become really independent and be able to kind of hang out by ourselves, and he's doing a really great job with it. And I've just found that having these little different independent activity centers has really helped us. 9:40 right now, and he is still asleep, which I'm honestly amazed about. He never takes naps like this in his crib especially, but I haven't normally put him down, I guess, in the morning in his crib. Normally he'll like sleep with me, or he'll, honestly, that's what he does. He sleeps with me normally in the morning, so I'm really impressed with him. But I'm gonna wash some bottles so that we have some clean ones. I know when he wakes up, he's going to be ready to eat again around 10 o'clock or so, maybe a little bit after, so we'll probably want his bottle around when he gets up. So I'm going to wash some bottles so we have some clean ones. One thing that I like to do to just kind of help, once again, keep our sanity in check is have his bottles like ready to go. I kind of know when he's going to eat. He typically still eats about every 3 hours. Maybe he can go a little bit longer if we give him an extra ounce or so every couple feedings, but he does have pretty bad reflux. So we've up until now really tried to feed him more often and just less so that it's not overwhelming his belly. I'm starting to hear him on the monitor, so we'll see if he's actually getting up or not. I normally don't keep his bottles in the fridge. He doesn't love cold milk, but this one actually is from daycare yesterday, so I need to use it before the 24 hours is up. I just will sometimes mix his bottles up ahead of time and like let it sit out if I know he's going to eat within like the next half hour or so. And just have them ready to go. We also use a formula pitcher. So this one's from Amazon. It's the Dr. Brown's one. It's almost empty. But that has really been a lifesaver too. We can pre-make his formula, especially if he's like in between ounces. You know, with formula, it's like every scoop is like 2 ounces of water. So what if he's eating like 3 ounces or 5 ounces, one of those odd numbers. Sorry, my vacuum's like following me around. If he's eating one of those odd numbers, then it's not as easy to like measure out scoops. So sometimes we'll pre-make some formula so we can just pour the exact amount that we need. He is doing a lot better now, but he used to be angry when he was hungry. Like if he wanted a bottle, he wanted it right now and would scream. So this has definitely saved a lot of our sanity, and there are a lot less tears and crying when we can just kind of get it to him quickly. He is starting to move around a little bit in there, so I'll see if he'll go back to sleep or if he is just about done. His eyes are actually open now, so we're gonna go in and get him. Hi, baby. Did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nap? Oh my gosh, you had the best nap. Wow, you just had the best naps. I know it's dark in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and change his diaper now that he's up. Good morning. And then we'll go out and get back to work. All right, he's awake. We are back sitting down. I don't really have much going on right now, so he's gonna just be able to sit with me. I'm probably gonna get ready to feed him here soon. He is sounding like he's getting a little hungry, but we took a really good nap, didn't we? Yeah, he still has his pajamas on. I'm gonna change his clothes, but it's still a little bit chilly this morning, so I'm gonna wait till it warms up a little bit. And he has like a tank top outfit to put on, so when we go outside, he'll be nice and cooled off. But we're still cozy in our jammies, huh? Are you ready to eat? I think we're gonna go eat. Normally after he eats now, I burp him, but he needs to stay kind of like more upright for a little while, so I'll hold him here. We'll just kind of snuggle and chill out together for a little while before I end up putting him like down on one of his mats or something, just to make sure his milk has some time to settle. It's about 11:20 right now. Landon went down for a nap at about 11:15 or so. He was in my arms and stuff and just started to get tired, so I put him back in his crib. He's kind of been like rolling around in there a little bit, but I think he's gonna sleep for a little bit at least. My lunch break is in about an hour, a little more than an hour, so we are gonna try. It's still pretty nice outside, so we're gonna try to go for a walk during that time and get some outdoors time. He should definitely be awake by then. I do not think we'll sleep for super long right now, but I'm just going to take this time to get some more work done. It's been a pretty slow day, so it hasn't been anything crazy going on, but I am going to take this time to respond to a couple of different emails and just get some stuff done. We just got the best package ever. Formula. Somebody's awake and we're going to go for a walk. He woke up at about 12:15. It's now 12:30. He woke up, changed his diaper, I changed his clothes, I fed him, and now we're gonna go for a little walk because it's lunchtime. So we're gonna go enjoy the weather. It's like 77 degrees outside. He loves going for walks, don't you, baby? And we're gonna try to get some sun in and some steps. All right, we are back and we had a really good walk. It was almost 30 minutes. It was beautiful outside, so we spent a little bit extra time, and he also kind of like fell asleep, took a little cat nap in the stroller, so that was fine. But now we are hanging out in his room. Here we are. I have about like 25-ish minutes left until I really need to get back to doing what I'm doing at work, but I kind of want to like clean up stuff in his room. His room, he doesn't sleep in here right now, he just naps in here, so his room has kind of been like a catch-all place in a way, and so I want to kind of clean it all up just because he is starting to use it more, and I wanted to get back to like that cute room that it was. So we're gonna sit here. I need to go through his 0 to 3 month clothing, which is so sad, but he's growing out of it, so we're gonna start weeding out that drawer. And then I also need to kind of do some stuff in his closet. His closet's just like a really big catch-all place, and then I have some things I need to return and like boxes need to be trashed and that kind of stuff in here. So let's just take some time and do that. And little man is gonna hang out here while we do that. What are you doing? Yeah. Little change in plans. He has the hiccups now, and when he has the hiccups, he starts spitting up if he's like laying down. So I'm gonna keep him upright. So I think I'm gonna put him here in his swing, and maybe I'll do something out here instead. Okay, he's hanging out in his swing, and he's totally content in there. So I think I'm actually gonna start prepping dinner. We're gonna have chicken with a sauce. I forget what it's called, but I bought this sauce and I just want to put it in like the crock pot, Instant Pot, so that it slow cooks for a little while. I actually am picking up something from Marketplace this afternoon after work for him. It's a little seat, and it's like a 40-minute drive there and back, so it's gonna be kind of like a longer evening, and I won't have time to make much dinner. George could make it, but I just figured this would be easy. It can go in the crock pot, so that's what we're gonna do. Alexa, play nursery rhymes. Landon is back down for another nap. He's been asleep for about 15-ish minutes, maybe a little bit less. I normally don't eat my lunch during my lunch break. I kind of just eat throughout the day whenever I have time. I would rather spend an hour of time of not having stuff to do to just be with him and go outside when the weather is nice and do fun things. So I'm eating now. I'm literally just eating a leftover pizza because that's what I found in the fridge. But I'm sitting here doing some work and having some quiet time, so it's kind of nice. I did not get to finish going through clothes in his room. I actually didn't get very far before he got the hiccups and we came out here. And so I ended up putting him in a swing, and then I shampooed some spots on our carpets, which was much needed. So that was good. So I was still a little bit productive. So I just try to find activities and stuff that I can do because there's always something I can do in the different places that he is in at that time. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue working, enjoy some quiet time here and relax, and we'll see when he wakes up. Somebody just woke up. It is about 2:50 now, so he woke up, we changed his diaper, now he's having his next bottle. He gets a couple of 5-ounce bottles during the day. The rest of them are all 4 ounces, but because he's sleeping longer at night now, we try to get more of his ounces in during the day so he's not needing them at night. So this is one of his 5-ounce bottles, so just a little bit bigger than the other ones, but he's eating now. I think after he's done eating, I'm going to try to put him in the family room on his Love Every playmat to play for a little while. Of course, he'll burp and he'll sit up for a few minutes before we go do that, but he hasn't been in there yet to play, so we'll see if he'll want to go check it out in there. All right, he is now hanging out on his Love Every mat. He's stretching and just waking up. After milk, he gets a little milk drunk, so he got a good burp in. He's going to play here for a little bit. I will roll him over and do some tummy time in a bit, but I just want to make sure his milk is, you know, good to go. It is 5 o'clock now. I am finished work for the day. Landon actually just ended up taking another nap on me for pretty much the rest of the day, which was, I don't know, just, he's a very tired boy today, it seems like. So it was really a pretty chill day and nothing crazy happened today, which was good, but I don't know, I was very shocked by how today went. But I'm actually heading now to go pick up something from Marketplace for Landon, so I have a pretty good drive ahead of me. Landon's staying home with his dad, and I'll be back when I get back, but it's going to be a little while. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here because that's pretty much our work day together. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with us and seeing how I set up my house and how we kind of work our day, schedule our day, what our routines are like so that we can work from home together and spend the days together and be sane still. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!